Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our weekly analysis. Today I've installed for you really interesting setups and trading opportunities. You have EURUSD, GBP/USD, Palladium, oil. What else? Well, I forgot there are other setups coming for you, so please pay attention. In the next few minutes, roughly 5 to 10 minutes, we're going to quickly have a look at the markets, and we're going to start with fundamentals. Let's see what the fundamentals in store for us. Simply key fundamentals right now, the headlines. The headlines of today, the headlines of the week is volatility. The stock market isn't conducive for any trader to trade. However, we still see a lot of retail amateur traders playing that game. So you don't have to be part of that at the moment. So stay out of the stock market right now because there's a lot of volatility, a lot of uncertainty, and a lot of unpredictability. Even Warren Buffett himself is staying out. So why are you doing that? Hello guys, stock market, we're out. We're not trading stock market. Commodities. Fundamentals here, we have interesting fundamentals on gold. We expect to see gold up to 3,000 per ounce. Also oil, we have interesting setup for oil. We're going to discuss it. But under Bloomberg here, we have interesting news. Oil posts fourth weekly gain despite doubts over China growth. So oil is about demand and supply. Also, we're going to look at that on oil analysis. So all you have to just pay attention to our trades. And this, I hope this particular video is going to be worthwhile for the coming week. All right, so currencies. JP Morgan says US power at risk from central bank digital FX, and traders bet on more pain for Hong Kong with FX Force ETF. So despite all this information, none of them has to do with our particular trades that we have in the coming week. So I would like to jump straight into the market. Jumping straight to the market, that's what we do. Now we're going to have a look firstly with how do you call it? What's the name? The DXY. So what is DXY? DXY is dollar currency index. We just use it as a compass for our trades. Now this is a DXY weekly chart. We're clearly seeing a very strong bullish uptrend for some time now, and we want to be bullish. Don't trade against the trend. That's one-on-one elementary knowledge that you've been told about trading. I don't know what you've been told with your educator out there, but that's number one. Don't trade against the trend. Now, as you can see from the screen here, focus here, guys. Focus here. So here's a screen. Clearly on a very strong bullish uptrend, and we want to catch that trend. We want to trade that trend, and it's simply bullish. So this coming week we're still bullish to neutral buys. And having said that, let's start with USD CAD. No, that is going to be contradictory. Let's start with EURUSD. Now EURUSD has been in a very strong bearish trend. You can clearly see like 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're heading for the fifth kissing point on that downtrend. Wow, unbelievable. This is the best opportunity out there for EURUSD. I mean, any trader who is smart enough should have seen this opportunity and catch it by being patient and have the sell limit in place. 3.98, that's our risk reward on that trade, and it's going to be huge. You have 671 pips on that trade, and God knows, I don't know, you're trading a mini lot, standard lot, micro lot. That's for you guys. EURUSD there for you guys for free. I mean, that's a signal right there. That's a setup. All right, so how are we going to trade this? We want to see price pulling back to that downtrend line that acts as a resistance, plus this horizontal line, aka another resistance, adds up to that confluence on that trade and creates a very strong signal to sell EURUSD. All right guys, that's it. Simple. Patterns, structures, that's what we do here in Bongo Forex. So why waiting for? Subscribe right now. Let's go. GBP/USD, another trade. Very interesting one. Same structure like USD. That's what I'm saying. When you understand the DXY, you're clearly going to have a pattern similar to DXY movement, and that helps us to navigate the market much easier with a very strong bias in hand, also in mind, if you want to say so. The GBP/USD, we want to see that pullback as well, the retest. This is an area that we want to sell. Is it pullback? Yes. No, it's a retracement. Jesus, I'm so sorry, guys. Retracement. I want to see a retracement coming back to that area. That's 1.27 entry point with a risk reward ratio of 2.26 and a target profit of 1.2. What's that? 1.2160. How many pips? 700 pips on that one, guys. So put the sell limit and wait and be extremely patient on GBP/USD. It might take some time, but trading is not about jumping on every trade you see. It's about being extremely patient, be like a sniper, and take one opportunity at a time. Now, USD card. USD card itself is quite contradictory. Now we have oil starting to show a bit of bullishness, and that creates in an equilibrium trade, meaning that there's a push and pull between these two, USD and Canadian dollar. Remember, Canadian dollar is the Canada economy is oil based, so when you're going to take that trade, you have to put that in mind. So Canada economy is highly influenced by oil. Any move on oil has a positive correlation to Canadian dollar. So this consolidation phase here it's an interesting area that we want to see the price break out. Either it breaks to the top or to the bottom, you're going to catch that move. You can clearly see here from the screen, we want to see that break to the downside, a pullback, a retest. That would be an entry point right there. Likewise for a breakout to the top, we want to see that same movement, like breakout, pullback, and retest. We're gonna catch that trade. All right, next trade is EUR/JPY. Do you have a trade here? Yes, EUR/JPY. Same structure like USD. We just want to be patient on that trade. We want to see the price coming back to this area here to look for that sell. Now the price is upon to reach that area, and you can see if I use my my brush here, you can see the price is starting to show that. So here will be an interesting area to look for that sell all the way down to 114. Also take profit. Now risk reward ratio for that trade is 3.66. Okay, guys. So dear esteemed audience, we're going to jump to commodities. We want to see opportunities that we're going to grasp in commodity trading. Now the first of them all is palladium. Palladium has been doing extremely bad for the couple weeks ago, and that's because of coronavirus uncertainty affecting the market, especially electric cars market. However, the price just broke through that resistance line, that downtrend, and we want to see the price start to show a bullish pattern to the upside, and this is going to be a very interesting trade to look forward for the coming few weeks, even months. I'm a very big supporter and a positive chanter of palladium, so I think palladium should do pretty well in the coming weeks. All right, gold. Guys, Goldman Sachs said it, 3,000 per ounce. Right now we're trading half of that, so I do still expect that to be the case. You know, Goldman Sachs around the world, guys. You don't want to dispute on that one. All you have to do is just follow the trend and see what happens. I'm bullish on gold. I don't know about you, but I'm going to look for setups right now for trading gold. However, this coming week we don't clearly see any setup that's conducive to our trading strategy. We're gonna leave it like that. But if there's a setup, we're gonna post a video, so just subscribe to our YouTube channel so not to miss on that trade. All right, Next trade is WTI. I mean, I've seen people trying to buy WTI for whatever the reason. I don't want to dispute that, but I think that's dumb money. You don't want to buy WTI. Just because it's trading at a discount doesn't mean it's a good thing to buy. It's a good instrument or asset to buy. I do expect further sell-off on oil. Just the fundamentals, like the supply demand glut, all of that makes sense why oil is trading at a discount at the moment. So you don't want to be on the opposite side to that. So as a trader, I'm going to be very extremely patient. If the price reaches this resistance line here, if this line is being respected, I'm going to look for sort of 1 hour 15 minute setup to make that confirmation even much stronger, and I'm going to make my entry going forward on that trade on oil. So I am hardly like holding my position that oil is a bearish trade, is a bearish trade. You don't want to be on the other side of the trade, guys. Remember that one. All right. So Bitcoin, the best trade of the week. We have the best setup for Bitcoin. What do we see on Bitcoin? Clearly on the weekly time frame, you can see an uptrend, which is a good one. So we have a bias on uptrend for Bitcoin. We had so many kissing points on that uptrend, and every time you buy that Bitcoin at a discount, we get really good entry point and a really good risk management strategy right there. Now the price has reached this resistance level. Now anything might happen here, might be a reversal. That might happen. Markets, you can't predict 100% what's going to happen next, but that might happen, or the price might break through that particular resistance. As a trader, I just want to trade what I see in front of my screen. I clearly want to see that pullback to that level there. What's the price there? 8,462. That'll be an entry point. That's riding the price all the way to the top. And my first tip is going to be here, because this is a previous resistance line, so I have to respect it. And any breakout, I'm gonna catch that breakout, a huge momentum to the top. So guys, that's my last trade. That's my last set. I'm gonna give it to you for this coming week. I think it's a very good one. You're gonna make sweet returns. All right, sweet returns on the trade. So otherwise, guys, thank you for your attention. Thank you for being there for us. I mean, you mean a lot to us. I can't explain it. All we're trying to do here is to be very transparent, very, very open, and tell each trader who wants to start in trading that this game is not meant for everyone. So you have to be extremely knowledgeable, extremely hardworking to pursue a career in trading. It's not an easy job, trust me, guys. I've been doing this for roughly because this is going to be my 4th year right now. I hardly see any money, guys. I'm broke. I'm just broke, guys. So someone help me, someone deposit me some cash, and let's make money. Anyways, guys, cheers and thank you. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.